My shirt has certainly seen better days. It is so faded. Hello guys, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com with another Ask Me Anything video. It has been so long since I made one of these. Actually, I think it's been, a few months since Christmas time perhaps? I'm not entirely sure. However, I did post today's Friday, tell no one, over at facebook.com/daviddefranco saying, I want your questions relating to building your personal brand online, finding success online, doing what you love and calling it a job. So that is today's video theme. So getting into the questions, I have 10 of them right here in iCloud Drive on the beautiful convenience of my 9.7-inch iPad Prizzle. Actually, let me turn that brightness down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little easier for you guys to see. So here we go, 10 questions, starting with number 1. And that comes from Harvey Rankin. Harvey says, is it better to use your real name for YouTube? Example being your change from the creative one to David. Thank you so much, Harvey. This is an excellent question. But first of all, my name is still technically the creative one. If you go to youtube.com/thecreativeone, it takes you to my channel. I really want youtube.com/daviddefranco, but some dude who has not uploaded videos in years refuses to respond to my messages. If you happen to see this, David DeFranco, get in touch with me. Let's talk. I'll pay you. Seriously, I want that name. Okay, but anyway, going back to Harvey's original question, is it better to use your real name for YouTube? Yes and no. I'm more leaning towards yes, maybe 90%. And then there's that 10%. The 10%, in my opinion, applies to the people who have privacy concerns. Those are the kinds of people who don't want their names out there. And I can completely respect that. But for someone like me who is completely open, who shares their life with the world practically, I have to highly recommend going the route of using your real name. Not only is that more transparent for your viewers, but it's also future-proofing yourself. Look at me as an example, the creative one. That's how I started on YouTube. But as I built my personal brand, I want people to see me as David DeFranco. I don't want to be seen as the creative one. I would rather be seen as David DeFranco. My real name, the real me, and 100% transparent. So that's my reasoning. So in my opinion, yes, always use your real name. It's future-proof. That's weird. You can't scroll between files. You have to go back to the thing. Anyway. Second question comes from D. Sackdalen. D, I really hope I said that right. When first starting out YouTube, what would be the best way to gain more viewers and subscriptions? I've seen a lot of YouTubers who have great content, but not very many subscribers or views. It breaks my heart. D, I don't blame you one bit for asking this because it's still a question that I cannot figure out the answer to. I don't think anybody knows a true answer to this question. You just gotta create good content and hope people view it. It's really that simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, I'm just saying. That works for me. I still think I'm a nobody online. I mean, I'm nobody compared to the bigger people on YouTube. But there's something about me, my personality, my content, my style, that others seem to enjoy. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am for that. So thank you so much for viewing my content. And well, just look at me as an example. I started making videos and people caught on. And you have to be consistent. That's one thing you need to always keep in mind. You have to be consistent. Don't upload one video a month. Try to upload at least one video every single week. Which, by the way, I actually used to have troubles with. But now I upload 5 videos a week. 4 videos and then my patrons only vlog. Which blows my mind that I actually used to have trouble coming up with video ideas once a week. Oh, David, you've evolved quite a bit. Yes, I'm talking to myself. So D, you need to do that. Create quality content and be consistent. Question number 3 comes from Kevin Epperjesse. Kev, dude, what up? Kevin says, hey David, as you know, I'm trying to become a web developer. My question is, how do you force yourself to stay focused and not get distracted? Many times, I'm saying many because that's better than a lot, just saying, I tend to look at Facebook or even my phone. Kev knows I'm joking with him. We're friends outside of YouTube. Which causes me to lose focus while doing some of my work. How can I stop myself from doing that? Here's my answer. Stop doing that. You need to tell yourself, stop getting distracted. I'm not pointing my finger at you. I'm just very passionate about this question and answer because to this day, I still have problems focusing. But when I really need to focus on a particular task, I do it. I focus. For instance, when I blog on my websites, I use my iPad Pro because it's a full screen app. I'm focused, boom, I play music in the background at low volume, and sometimes I even get up, go over to there, I put my phone on the couch, I come back in here, I sit my ass down and get my work done. That's what you need to do. Stay off of Facebook, stay off of Twitter, Instagram, Elo, nobody uses Elo, and just focus. And Kev, by the way, I know for a fact that you are a Mac user. Click that little green button in your window, full screen apps. Seriously, they will change your life. I know that seems a bit dramatic, but seriously, focus. Full screen apps, boom, make it happen. Good luck. Next question comes from Chad Bryce. What is the best way to start building up an audience and get sponsored? Well, this goes back to Dee's question. You need to create quality content and be consistent. But the best way to get sponsored, first concentrate on creating quality content and then worry about sponsorships. That's the best way I can put it. Trev Havel, you're up next. Trev says, what's one piece of advice you'd give about being successful on YouTube? By the way, Trev, I love that hashtag, Ask Davey. That's just so awesome. My best advice, never give up. You need to put the work in. Look at me as an example, and I'm not trying to make this all about me, but I think I'm a great example. I mean, I'm just your average person who loves technology, who loves connecting with people. Look at thefrancouniversity.com. That website's brand new. It's been up for what, less than 2 months? Or maybe at least 2 months. I'm not entirely sure anymore. But my goal with that website is to make it succeed. And it's not gonna happen if I'm not consistent, if I'm not serious about it, if I don't focus. And that's exactly why I've made it a weekly goal of mine to publish at least 1 article a week. And so far, I have succeeded every single week because it's part of my schedule. So, with that said, if you need to set a schedule for yourself, then set a schedule. And going back to Kev's question, you need to focus. Focus plays a significant role in being successful online. Oh, and also one other piece of advice, never, ever let anyone tell you you're not successful. Seriously, people to this day, I get the occasional comment saying, David, you're not successful. You only receive 10 to 15,000 views on a video. Well, yeah, what's your point? I'm connecting with people. I'm making a living doing what I do. I'm literally making money right now. If that's not success, then I don't know what is. And by no means am I trying to brag. Guys, it's just the truth. It's not that hard to succeed online. It's just gonna take a lot of work and especially a lot of patience. So I guess that's my biggest piece of advice. Be patient, because things will not happen overnight. I can promise you that. Barb Ratliff says, I started my own business at home crafting. I've had to push through the negatives, which we will always have, and look for support outside the family. How did you push through everything being said and stay positive? I put a lot of time and money into this. It's something I love, but sometimes I feel like giving up. Barb, this is a great question. You said it's something I love. And that's all you need. That's all you need to know. If you love something, then screw others. I know that's harsh, but seriously, for anybody who doesn't support you, ignore them. They're not worth it. Negative people are typically lazy people. I got that from Casey Neistat, and man, is it truthful. If you're negative, chances are you don't do anything with yourself. You sit on your ass all day, playing video games, watching TV, not doing anything productive. Hey, I speak the truth. But Barb, you are doing something. You have your own business about crafting, something you love. So chase that passion. And if you ever feel like giving up, tell yourself, don't give up. Just keep on going. Because you're doing it already. Many people out there are not doing it already, but you are. Keep it up. God, I love videos like this. It just gets me hyped. Next question comes from Gabe Hawkins. Gabe says, is using Facebook's sponsored advertising worth it? Or have you found using other methods are more beneficial and cost-effective ways to promote yourself or a brand? Honestly, I have not advertised on Facebook in a while, so I cannot speak from recent personal experience. However, I have advertised on Facebook in the past, and I've received clicks and views, but it was never truly beneficial for me. But that doesn't mean it cannot be beneficial for you. I mean, ad A could differ greatly from ad B, as could ad C and ad D. It simply comes down to the ad you're running and the kind of audience you're advertising to. So this is kind of a tough question to answer in regards to Facebook, but I will say this, general social media usage, it pays off big time. And by pays off, I mean it's free. Tweet your content, share it on Facebook, talk about it on Instagram, and make videos. People love video content. You should never ever take shame in self-promoting yourself on your channel. Occasionally I get people saying, I hate when David says davidfranco.com. Okay, that's your problem, not mine. This is my website, my channel. I'm gonna do what I want, and so should you. I realize I sound very arrogant in this video, but I guess the whole theme of this video is don't care about others. I mean, if you want to promote yourself, just do it. Nike. I love that, just do it. That's something that will never get old. So Gabe, my best advice, just go on social media and advertise for free. But still, I mean, if you do have a budget to advertise, then do it. Google AdWords, it could pay off. Facebook advertising could pay off, and as could Bing ads or whatever they call it. You never know without trying. Oh man, I'm really into this. Mary Lou Vasquez says, would you do any podcasts? Yes, coming soon. Rachel Fullwood has the next question. I can't get past that last name. That's just excellent. Rachel says, how do you feel about the saying you have to spend money to make money? Do you feel like this is a true saying and it can really play a part in your life? Sorry, I had problems reading that for whatever reason. Yes, it's very true. I mean, if you're running your own business, and despite what other people have been trying to tell me, yes, you do have to spend money to make money. You have to budget your business expenses. For instance, this is a business expense and I'm loving it. For anyone who told me I don't need this iPad Pro, you were wrong, because I freaking love this device. I made that short film about Hunter Pants in the snow day using only this iPad Pro. So I've proven that I've worked this into my life, and yes, it was worth the expense. So yes, I do believe in the saying, you have to spend money to make money. But of course, you have to do it responsibly. I'm not saying go out there today and buy a $10,000 4K TV. No, if you can afford it, then buy it, especially if it applies to your business. And if you can't afford it, then continue to work, build up your revenue, and then buy that product when the timing is right. Rachel, excellent question, I love it. And Jorge Elias says, I hope I got your last name correct, what college classes would you recommend to someone who wants to start their own brand? If there's one thing I regret in college, it's not taking a business class. Even something very basic like Business 101. I mean, I would love to go back and learn the ins and outs of running a successful business and what it takes to get a business rolling from the start. Now, do I need that today? Probably not, because I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm making a living through YouTube and graphic design, affiliate marketing, advertising. I do a lot of things nowadays and I love it. So with that said, I don't think you need a business class to start your own brand. And actually, I'm gonna say this, you don't need any classes to start your own brand. I know some people are gonna tear me up for that comment, but it's kind of the truth. I mean, 2016 is a lot different than it was in 2006. So many things have changed with the insane amount of resources we have online, of which many are free, by the way. But then again, the paid resources are better. For instance, I'm gonna take this video as an opportunity to promote lynda.com/David, lynda.com/David. I swear, I did not intend on doing that today, but it just works naturally with your question, Jorge. So if you want to take courses related to branding, go to that website. It's linked right below, lynda.com/David. You get a free trial of thousands of video courses to enjoy, which can apply to anything from, as you're asking, branding, to graphic design, to video editing, to blogging. There's a video course on that website for everything. So that's my recommendation, lynda.com/David, make it happen. But in terms of college classes, I don't really have an exact answer because, well, my answer could vary in so many ways, completely depending on what kind of brand you're trying to build. And I think that's it. So shout out to everyone who asked: Harvey, D, Kevin, Chad, Trev, Barb, Gabe, Mary Lou, Rachel, and Jorge. Awesome. This was seriously a lot of fun for me, and I hope I helped at least one person with this video. What can I say? I love what I do and I love sharing knowledge. So guys, with that said, check out thefrancouniversity.com for articles relating to branding, blogging, video editing, all that stuff. And of course, I have to say it again, lynda.com/David. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.